Okay, I will do it now with my camera and record it because I tried now so many different things and it wasn't working. And the other things was with Moon who just disturbed the story. Okay, let me begin. Let me start from the beginning because I don't know if you've seen my stories or if you've seen everything I was talking about in the beginning. So, I had a dream about the devil and hell. And I don't know if this was a dream or a vision but I think because I dreamed three different dreams, I slept from 0 to 3, from 3 to 6, and from 6 to 9. And I woke up every time I had to go to the toilet and woke up, and the dream, all things that I was dreaming were over. So, the first dream, I'm pretty sure, was a mix. Not just a dream, also a vision, because in this dream, I wasn't myself. I was a white girl with brown eyes and with green eyes and brown hair. So, this girl had to go through hell, and this dream was so real. It wasn't because normally when I dream, I'm like, okay, this is a dream. But in this dream, it was like I'm living it, I'm experiencing it, and it was just so fucking real. So, the girl, I had to go to hell because I had to go through all the fears that I had. So it started that I had to go somewhere and there was a flood. The flood just came and the water was until here. But it wasn't a normal flood because in this flood, in this water, there were so many different creatures. All the things that I was scared of. There were snakes, crocodiles, and so many like really, really dangerous creatures that makes you like if you see them, you will like, oh hell no, I'm not going into this water. So the destination, I don't even really know what was the destination or what was there because it was really important. It was so important that I took my friend on a boat and I was pushing this boat. And I was in the water until here and I was pushing it. And I was walking next to all these creatures. I felt the snakes on my legs. I felt that I was touching all these creatures. And I remember that I was in my mind about, I was so close about going crazy. And I pushed through and I pushed through and I pushed through. And I think after like, let me see, let me think about it. It was, I would say like 500 meters. I couldn't continue. I was going crazy. My body was shutting off, and I was like lame. No, I was there, so I couldn't move anymore. It was too much for me, and I tried to go through my fear, and I couldn't. This was the part one of this dream. And then everything changed. I was like, okay, we need to flip this. So I had to go to the other side. And this is where it goes, where it starts getting super crazy. The other side of this was hell. And I don't know where I had the capacity or the ability to just move to hell. And the funny part is that hell was above. It was not like in every, like it's explained, yeah, it's down, the hell is on the underground and stuff like that. Hell was above. So I flipped, changed everything, and I was like, okay, let's go to hell and let's go this way so I don't have to go to this flood. And then it changed. I was a guy. Suddenly I was a guy and I flew through different areas and it was like different stages of hell that I had to go through. And there were more horrible creatures, but I could fly. So I fly through this hell and I had to escape. So it was like an escape game or something like that. So I had to just go through the street. There were dragons, there were like different horrible creatures who tried to attack me, and I had to fly through them like, okay, escape and here, go this way. And I made it. I really made it from step to step to step. And the funny part is that it was in the beginning was the most horrible part, most difficult with like, come on, baby, don't do it. Don't. Okay. That was Luno. Also wanted to just show himself. So the first part was really, really difficult. and horrible with slime and stuff like that. And like these creatures was gluing on me, that tried to make me not being able to fly through this hell. So in every stage that I passed, because there was a wall where I had to go through, it was everything was like really dark, really red, fire everywhere and stuff like that. And every stage that I passed, it became easier. So the last stage was like super, super easy. And when I finished the last stage, I was in a car. Suddenly, I was in a car and I was this girl again. And when I was this girl again, the flood was gone and I passed everything and I could continue my way to the destination. And I was calm. I was like super excited also because I passed through all these horrible things. I went through this shit and I made it. So then I woke up. This showed me, okay, I think this is hell. I think this was the devil. This was hell. And this showed me that I think immediately when I woke up, I had this thought in my mind that what if hell or the devil is just a part or a way of the way you see things, the perspective that you have in your life, the perspective that you are looking to things. What if my thought were different in this situation? What will hell be then? Because I moved to hell because I was so freaking scared. I had all these animals, I had all these creatures and scary fucking things that just made me be there and losing my mind completely. And then I had to go to this other hell above me. And what if hell is just, yeah, the perspective in life? What if hell is just the way you see things, the way your mind works, the way you just react on things? This was the first part that I had. This was the first dream, the first vision I had. And then, oh my gosh. So, and then I woke up. It was 300. And I was like, okay, oh hell no. I went to the bedroom and then I came back and I tried to sleep again. It was really difficult to fall asleep again. So I felt asleep again and then I dreamed about like friends of mine. I dreamed about friends of mine who I know, who I visited. I dreamed about friends of mine who I just talked to a few days ago. And this dream was really weird because we were in an open street meeting each other. So we met, like, I met one of the friends and then I met the other one. And every time someone just came across, and it was like, what's going on here? And everyone was in such a bad mood, except of two. They were all in a bad mood, and I was like, why are you guys so mad? And then I saw that there were different persons that they don't like who also just came across that I didn't know, but they knew them and they didn't like them. And they were so upset about it. And they were so fucking upset about it that it felt like they were going through hell just seeing them. In their mind, they had like different scenarios playing that made them feel like they're going through hell. And I was like, this reminds me a little bit of the dream I had before. And when I think about it, in this first vision, it was like I had some friends that I was carrying through hell. So in this in this dream, I tried to calm them down, like just fuck it, fuck them. I just put him on the side, and we tried to talk about good things. I tried to bring my positive vibe, my good energy to him, and make them change their mood. And it was almost impossible. It was like really, really difficult. And I woke up, it was 6, and then I had immediately the thought in my mind, you cannot you cannot change the emotion of other people. You cannot help. You can only The only thing you can do is just help them change their mood themselves. And in this dream, I wasn't giving the tools. I was trying and forcing by myself. But in real life, I know it through all the experience I had in my life that I cannot change other people's life, all those people emotions. I can only give the tools to change their emotions. So, oh my goodness, this was like, okay, I understand. I understand this message. I do understand this message. And I went to the bathroom again and I went back to sleep because I was so dizzy. My head was turning around and I was like, what's going on right now? And then I fell asleep again. And now this dream came. This dream was like crazy, also super crazy. I was in I don't know if it was the Vatican or something like that, similar, a really big church. And I was myself and I was escaping from people from the church. They was they were hunting me for any reason. They wanted to do something to me. I don't know what they were doing to me, but what they wanted to do to me, but I was just escaping. I was walking through this church, to this giant church. It was like they had so many room and I was hiding myself and and then my dog was there, Orisha, the Amstaff that I have. She was there and she was leading me. She was like showing me where to go, what to do, and how I can escape. And while going through this process of hiding myself, there were a family that came and there was this wife. She saw me. She saw where I was just hiding and she came and she was like, "Oh yeah, she's perfect. Let's get her and let's just prepare her for the session." And she was putting stuff on me and then she left the room because she was the only one who was seeing us, and what she was talking, everyone didn't understand who she was talking about because they couldn't see me. I was hiding behind something black and I had a black robe on. That was also really strange. I had a black robe on and she saw me, and Orisha was next to me, but she didn't saw Orisha, she just saw me. And after they left the room, Orisha immediately showed me where to escape. And it was so weird because it reminds me of a place where I have the feeling I have been before. I wasn't so sure because I had to push a button, the door opened, and the floor was just made, fresh made. I don't know how you call the fresh made floor. In German it's teer, but I couldn't jump on this floor. So I had to walk like almost on the wall and it was really difficult. And then there were this guy who wanted to just warn everyone, and then Orisha just pushed him into the door closed, and then she did something with him, and then she came out of nothing, and the guy was gone. So, and then she continued showing me the way how to escape, and through her, I made it to escape out of this crazy church. So I woke up. This was the dream, the vision. I woke up and and then I had in my mind, everyone who ever seen Orisha tells me, oh, that's you. She's definitely you. And I have the feeling that this dog is like my guidance. It's really difficult to explain because it feels like she was my higher self who guided me through this really dangerous situation. And I had in my mind that, okay, you have to trust yourself, trust your inner voice, trust your guidance, and trust your ability. You're here on this word, you, the number 11, number 2, and you're here on this word to guide other people. But to do this, you have to start trusting yourself, like really trusting yourself from the root. Because I always catch myself how sometimes I get insecure and I want to get the opinion of other people of specific things. But no, I have to trust my inner voice and my own guidance to go this way in this lifetime. So we had the devil, the hell, friends, and my higher self. And with these different dreams I was and visions, I was like, I'm so mind blowing, and I mind blown. I had to share this with you guys. I had to just tell you this, so it maybe can help you get out of different, get some information out of different dreams. Because when you dream something, it's always your higher self, your subconscious mind talking to you. Is it's always your subconscious mind talking to you and trying to explain things to you to make you understand things, but in his own language. And we just don't listen to it. Just think, ah, it's just dreams. But no, it's not. It's really fucking important. With that being said, thank you for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you can just get something out of it for yourself. And I'm happy to share this with you guys.